Welcome, you wonderful degenerates, to episode 5 of season 4 of Monster Mates.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Spencer, please choose a number between 1 and 90.
89.
89 is a number you haven't chosen yet.
Yay.
89, Genie Girls. Finally, we get to go for a classic again. It's been so long.
Is that a classic?
Genies, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, based off of design alone.
Design alone.
What are you giving her?
Like a 10.
Oh, all right.
Like a 10. Oh my god, I love her. She's got Shantae vibes too.
She does.
Look at that hair, that Genie whip hair.
Indeed. So for me, specifically for the aesthetic that Kenko did for this particular Genie girl, this is a 9. This is a 9 for me.
It's so good. It's the cute dark elf look.
Yeah.
On top of the cute, like, oh my god.
She's even got star tattoos along like the left side of her belly.
It's adorable. I love it.
Indeed.
She even has butt fangs.
Ooh, yes. Anyways. All right, do you want me to do this one, or do you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Spirits that dwell within secret treasures called magic lamps. It is supposed that they were formerly created at the hands of the sun god and given to the desert kings. They normally sleep in their lamps, but when a human man rubs the lamp, they appear along with smoke. They are said to be able to grant the wishes of the one who summons them with magical power that can even be said to be almighty. These beings were originally formed from the sun god's mana. They didn't used to be monsters, but when the Desert Kings became monsters, they changed into monsters too, as a result of their influence. Being sacred treasures, their very existence itself is an almighty spell formula, and they can cause all sorts of miracles using their body. However, the use of that vast power is bound by all sorts of contracts for maintenance and control. They can't utilize their power to its maximum extent unless it's in form of granting wishes for the one who summoned them.
Okay, yeah.
Additionally, the use of that power requires that an amount of mana suitable enough for the phenomenon that is to occur be poured into their body, which is a vessel that accumulates mana. Being monsters, they replenish their mana by obtaining essence, i.e., by having sex with men. In other words, it's absolutely necessary for the summoner to have sex with him in order to have his wishes granted.
Oh my goodness.
The bigger the wish, the more they must copulate.
Oh my goodness, all right.
And the more essence he must pour inside them. For example, if one were to wish for immortality, he would end up having to spend the entirety of his endless life continuous pouring essence into them, spending an eternity consumed by sex and pleasure.
Oh my goodness.
Their bodies are made for the sake of having mana poured inside. So when pouring mana inside, i.e. when ejaculating into them, the pleasure the man gains is increased and the length of the ejaculation is drawn out. This extends also to oral ejaculation and saliva swapping. So each time a man has sex with a genie to have a wish granted, he becomes enthralled with the act of pouring mana inside her and will end up becoming enthralled with the genie herself. Eventually, he'll wind up craving the sex with her and ejaculations necessary for granting a wish even more than his original wish. It is said that finally, his wish will be able to make her his forever.
Aww.
Furthermore, the contract binding them were weakened when they became monsters. Basically, they grant wishes as summoner in accordance with the contracts, but if they don't like the wish, they may demand for far more sex than is actually needed.
Oh my goodness sakes.
And by proposing even more pleasure, they seduce the man and try to get him to spend the accumulated mana on another wish. In this manner, having become a monster makes the wild and whimsical personality, which is their true nature, rise to the surface. And they are not absolutely obedient to their master. In actuality, wishes cannot be without their consent.
Okay.
Also, the magic lamps are magic items that consistently collect mana from the surroundings to maintain the genie's existence. When they acquire a permanent source of higher quality mana, i.e. a husband, it is no longer needed It is said it is freed from the lamp's binding. They are also from various contracts. They no longer need to obey their masters and grant wishes.
Okay.
However, once freed and act according to her own desire, a genie will love her husband and probably try to best to grant her beloved husband wishes accordingly. But the cost will be endless sex as much as she desires, instead of enough sex to cover the cost of the spell.
Oh my goodness. All right. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's cute.
Indeed.
I've always been torn on the master like servant role thing.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that dynamic.
Not really.
Okay.
I've never been a huge fan of it. It's just because it's kind of
overplayed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's kind of weird. Like, say, like you go to Japan, right?
Uh-huh.
You go to a maid cafe, and they're like, "Hi, master. I made." I'm like, "Stop, stop it. I don't want this."
Would you like it better if they called you sir instead?
I'd rather them insult me.
Well,
That's a different fetish.
Well, yes, but also I'm pretty sure that actually exists.
It does here in America.
Yeah.
Where they go, what do you want, you piece of shit? Oh, well, actually, I was having this. Yeah, sure, of course you would want that. You know, that kind of thing. So, like, if the genie was a bit of a smart-ass sassy, I'd be like, I'm all down. But if she is, like, her disposition is cheerful and mean, so that is a possibility that I could have a mean genie.
You could have a total soon genie.
I want it.
Much to your own desires. But yes, the fact that the wishes themselves can only be granted through you giving them enough mana to do it.
It's so funny.
As a cost is so funny.
I like the ones like, if you wish for an endless life, you will literally
You need to have sex with her for eternity to keep up the immortality of the spell.
At that point, it's not worth it.
Are you sure about that? You were just going off about how adorable she was.
She's adorable, but here's how I imagine it is. You are being now, you don't do anything other than fuck this girl.
Uh-huh.
And does not care because you just live forever. It doesn't mean you have infinite stamina.
Uh-huh.
So you're just literally year 2. Your dick is literally crooked. Like, I can't do this anymore. And the wish keeps going, and you're like, I need it to stop.
Here's the thing, Spencer. You know what fixes that?
Infinite stamina.
You wish for infinite stamina.
So wait, could we just couldn't we just wish for? I wish I could come an infinite amount in one pump.
Yes!
And then just drown her in her lamp.
Yes!
Could I wake her up? Like she's sleeping and I just come inside the thing and close it again?
That'd
be funny.
That's how some couples wake each other up, yes. So, theoretically speaking, yes, you could.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
This entire Monster Girl is something out of a hentai comedy bit, and I'm all here for it.
I'm absolutely here for it. It's because it's a comedy bit on top of being something that is legitimately good. Something
sexy and something amazing as well.
Infinite, wishes are great. You could say, I want that person over there to be in a threesome with you and me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, great. You now are doing that wish.
Yes.
Now my question is the levels. That's where this kind of gets fucky.
What do you mean by levels exactly?
Say she has a level 5 wish, and you have
a level 2 penis.
No!
No, I'm joking.
And she demands a level 10.
Oh yeah,
mana.
Oh yeah, because if she
does,
does,
imagine if it was you have to do more because you have a smaller dick. Oh no, sorry, small dick viewers. Oh god.
Oh no, I'm sure because it's the amount of cum you spurt out. It's the amount of cum you spurt out. It's not the dick size. Anyways.
You gotta reach farther into that genie hole.
Oh my goodness, you gotta rub her in the right places.
Could you imagine, okay, alright, I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
Okay, I guess I have to hear this.
She's sitting inside her lamp, she's awake,
and
she's, sitting on some kind of, couch thing or bed, the big mattress, the circular mattress.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels he's about to rub the lamp, make a wish, okay, gotta get ready. And then all of a sudden, just a dick coming in where the entrance is and just starts fucking the lamp. And she's just sitting there, eyes open like...
You know, that is probably entirely a possibility. There...
She just like comes out like, why were you fucking the lamp? Fuck me!
You know, that is probably entirely a possibility. And depending on the blacksmith or the I'm trying to think of the artisan, I think that's the correct word, who made the lamp in the first place, they could make the actual like entrance part of the lamp be big enough for practically anyone to stick their dick into.
If you were making something for a king, you better do that. The king demands it.
The king demands the entrance be big enough for him to fit his dick into.
Sir, this looks small. Sir, I measured your dick and your sleep. This will fit your dick. And you're like, oh
my
no.
goodness sakes alive.
So basically, I love her look. I love that her Arabian look. I think it's super cute. I'm a big Shantae fan already.
That's fair. I also love these sort of Dance of the Seven Veils sort of aesthetic. I'm a huge fan of that as well. It would be better if she actually had a veil across her face, but...
Really?
Yes.
That's better for you?
I think that's better
Why
for me.
is that better?
It's more stylish. It's more stylish, and it's not because people have been getting increases of masks fetish because of the big sickie.
Is that a thing?
That is actually a legitimate thing. People have gotten mask fetishes because of the big sickie and because of all the new health requirements. That is a legitimate thing.
I have never heard of this, people.
Look it up right now if you so desire.
I'll look it up later.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But yes, no, that is 100% a thing, and the veils was just that was just the forerunner of that. That was just the beginning of this, and I was here for it.
Oh my god.
But anyways,
again, I like this. I think she's great.
Yes.
The only thing is, the level of mana you have to give her. That's like the only downside I can think of for this.
If she doesn't like your wish, she can demand a lot more cum than the wish would require.
Like, and the wish could be normal.
Yeah, the wish could just be a normal, like, it's like, oh, I want a brand new car. It's like, really, dude? Really? You just want a brand new car? All right, give me like a level 5 amount. This is like a level 1 wish. You need to give me level 5 amount of mana.
And it's like, how much is level 5? It's like 2 days.
Because of how basic your wish is.
Do you think she would get insulted if you wished for hot women?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. She would be insulted. And she would totally require you to make... Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Probably for the girl you wished for to stick around, you would need to give her a lot more mana than whatever you would give your girl that you wished for initially.
What if... I was gonna say, what if you wish for infinite wishes? But she's already kind of infinite wishes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you have the money, it's basically
there's no limit to the amount of wishes. It's just how much can you pump out to give her.
This is literally like Money Simulator, but with infinite jizz.
This is horny stonks. This girl is horny stonks. She is the head accountant for Horny Stonks Incorporated.
You're in bankruptcy. You need to invest.
Yes.
You need to invest right now.
And the only way you can invest is by getting lucky and finding one of these lamps. Which that in and of itself is going to be quite the adventure and investment.
The biggest question for me is like, again, just finding out if I want a big house. Okay, yeah. Great. Then you have to do all this. And it's like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Now, she can make, like, the ultimate goal for her is to make someone hers forever.
Yes, indeed.
Now, is it like, is it as simple as I wish you to be free? Or is it as simple as, what are the freedom charges here to get those cufflinks off?
I mean, it says in the thing that the only thing you have to do is wish to make her yours forever. So that's really the only thing. Otherwise, it doesn't seem like she's restricted to the lamp once you initially rub it. So
I see.
That's what I'm saying, at least. And based on what we're reading, at least.
I'm surprised she... Even when she's like... and probably try to grant her beloved husband's wishes accordingly, but the cost will be endless sex as much as she desires, instead enough sex to cover just the spell. So she's like, I am really horny, but like, I just want a sandwich. Fuck me now.
But that is if you wish for the sandwich.
That's true. Now, wait, I just thought of one other thing. Do you have to make a wish to have sex with her?
No.
It's making it say you can't have like a backlog of coming her. Just be like, yep, all right, no, I did this yesterday for free, so you got to do this for free.
No, that would not apply. That you can't backlog the mana bar inside her. You cannot backlog your mana inside her.
I'm trying to minimize my time.
I know you're trying to, but it's not going to work.
Stonks.
You have to make the investment then and there. So that way you can get your product.
Just come in like a cup and save it later. Just pour it down her throat. Be like, here you go.
This is turning into magic sex capitalism right here, and
oh my god, I'm for it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm all for magic sex capitalism.
Oh my goodness sakes alive. I mean, I'd like to see that in an Arrow manga. Honestly, that would be
actually a really good doujin.
That would be interesting. But all right,
Sexonics.
I believe
that's a great name. Sexonomics.
If that doesn't exist already, anyways. But anyways, I think we can give our final rating.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give this a 9.
A 9.
This is a 9.
Wow, I'm a little surprised you didn't say 10. But
I was gonna go 10. But I've talked about it before, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I give something a 10, that is like my seal of everything. This is perfect. This is amazing.
All right, so then my question is, what prevents her from being a 10?
Looks are perfect.
Okay.
I like her demeanor. I like her everything.
Yes.
But the one wish I have always wanted to make is immortality.
Okay. Oh, so and you don't want to fuck her forever?
I want to do other things with my life other than just fuck her
Then
forever.
Why not have her travel with you and fuck her in those places?
Because it's not like I fuck her every night. It's I fuck her every single second of my living.
Let's see. Then he would end up having to spend the entirety of his endless life Okay, yeah, you know what? Okay, fair.
The one thing I want with the idea of making a wish I can't do with her.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, then here's my counterpoint to that.
Okay.
Is that you just get like 4 belts. You tie her to each of your arms and each of your legs.
That's just forever just on my dick.
Yeah, just have her forever on your dick. Problem solved. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, what's your counterpoint to that, eh?
Because I was going to say stamina, but I'm like, well, you can make a wish for that.
Endless stamina.
You're already endlessly pumping her full. At what point can you just wish for everything else because you're already in debt? Like, wait, can you make any other wishes if you make an infinite wish like that?
Yeah,
it's like you're still paying that off. It's like a debt. Sexonomics. So you're still paying that off. You can't go and get something else.
I mean, it's like how people are paying off student debt, medical debt, car insurance.
So forever.
Yeah, you can pay multiple things off at a time. You can do that.
All right, I'll give it a 9.5.
Okay, fine.
I'll give it a 9.5.
That's fine. All right, for me, I'm gonna say this is an 8. This is a very strong 8.
All right, why an 8? This seemed like a 10 for both of us.
Here's the thing. As much as I enjoy this, I still feel like this could I love this situation. I love it so very much. However, I feel like even though with the power of magic wishes and genies and whatnot, I still feel that even with that in mind, there still comes a point to where there's only so much you can do to keep things exciting before it eventually just kind of tapers off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like infinite wishes just starts kind of
It is literally the idea of burdened by choices.
See, like
as odd as that for someone like me and specifically to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the burden of infinite possibilities is just like, I'm good. But I still love everything about this. I would still absolutely fuck a genie girl, 110%.
And I think we can call it there.
Yes. What would you rate a genie girl?
And what would you wish for? Infinite life, infinite cum? Who knows?
If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a like. And if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you want updates on the show, go follow us over on Twitter. It's X now. I'm still gonna call it Twitter.
It's Twitter.
Fuck you. I'm still calling it Twitter. And if you want to follow me individually as well, then my link to my Twitter is in the description as well. And be sure to check out the amazing artist who did the thumbnail for this episode.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for listening. Also, check out the wonderful artist, and have a great afternoon.
See ya.